Hi, Annamie. First of all, thank you for agreeing for an interview to reach our readers and viewers. My today's first question is: how did the Green Party of Canada impress you, and when it was?
Yes, first, it's a pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much for having me here. Just for your viewers, they should know that I was just at that wonderful bakery at the corner of Parliament and Wellesley, the Sri Lankan bakery, and I
Oh,
just brought home some treats for my family, some rotis, some vegetarian rotis, and they also make these beautiful palmeras as well. So that's
yeah, I like
already a
it.
good day. Already a good day.
I like
Uh,
it.
yes. Have you been there?
No, what I like you the attitude. You always say about our spicy food. The other day you were mentioning about Copper Heart, and
Upper
today,
Hut. That's right.
uh, yes.
Yeah. No, we really enjoy the food, and my husband, he's been very lucky to visit Sri Lanka several times. He went there for work,
Yeah.
and he always brought home treats and also beautiful textiles as well. So
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
it's a place that's very close to our hearts. Okay, how in terms of the Green Party and how did it impress me? It impressed me so much because it was a party. It is a party where the members are very involved, and that's something that I think would really benefit politics to have more of the public involved in helping to make decisions.
Yeah.
I'm very committed to environmental and climate policies as well. And the Green Party, of course, has a very big, long history on the climate and the environment. And that is one of the big challenges that we face right now. I also wanted to be part of a party that I felt wasn't afraid of proposing very big, bold ideas, that was willing to do the work and then propose those big ideas. So that's what really impressed me about the party. And I'd been following the party for a number of years, but it was really when I returned to Canada that I was so impressed that I decided that I wanted to join.
Yeah, I can I have a follow-up question about the party and the parliament. I forgot to add this. Recently your MP from federal MP joined the uh, Liberal Party. What is the impact of that?
Well, our party is working really hard, as all the parties are right now, to make sure that we're ready for the next federal election. We have candidates that we are confirming almost every day in different parts of the country, which is absolutely wonderful. We, of course, are very excited. Actually, over the next few days, we're going to be announcing the new members of our shadow cabinet as well. These are our critics in different portfolios, and they're going to be a wonderful addition as well. And now that the weather is better, now that we have the opportunity to go out and meet people again, I've been very excited about that. And I was in Guelph meeting with Mike Schreiner, the leader of the Green Party of Ontario, and with some people out in Guelph as well. And I'll be doing more of that traveling in the days to come. So I'm very excited about that,
Okay.
and our party is very eager to share our policies with people in Canada and to propose some innovative ideas and solutions about how we can all work together, even with different parties, to make sure that people in Canada get the support they need and that the climate and the environment are protected.
Yeah. Thank you. And the second question is, how do you view the party system and the governing system? That means the government in Canada.
Yeah.
You
It's,
understand? Yeah.
yes, it's a very interesting question.
Yeah.
It's like many things maybe in life where
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. I have many things in my mind. Yes. That's right.
yes, there's it's a mix. It's a wonderful experience being part of a political party and being part of a group of people who share your values and share a common vision with you. And I believe that it is very important for the future that we work collectively, we work together, and we collaborate. I think that many of our big challenges are going to require positive action by groups of people, not just by individuals. So that's one of the great things that the party system can offer. On the other hand, particularly with parties who are in power, there can be over time more and more concentration of power in the hands of fewer and fewer people. That's one challenge. And then also people can become more focused on their party and their party winning than they are on the policies that they should be focusing on. So I think that if we can become less partisan, if we can learn how to give credit to other parties, to acknowledge the ideas and accomplishments of parties other than our own, that is a good thing. And I also think that it is time after all these years to bring in a new system of governance. We really need a proportional representation system so that there are a greater number of voices and a greater number of parties in Canadian politics.
Okay, there's a follow-up question here too. If he could, or if you wish, can you please name any former prime minister as your favorite one?
Oh, I don't have I actually, in general, my children really, this bothers them very much because they're always asking me to say, Mom, what is your favorite your favorite song, your favorite food? What is your favorite? And I don't really have favorites. I enjoy many different things and it depends on my mood. And in terms of prime ministers, I wouldn't say that I have a favorite. There are prime ministers that have contributed a number of things that are important to us here in Canada. Certainly having our healthcare system, having our pension plan, having employment insurance, having bilingualism, being open to immigration. And all of these things have happened with different prime ministers. And all of these things are wonderful. So I focus more on the policies than I do on the person. And those are some of my favorite policies anyway.
The reason I asked this follow-up question is, recently after this, the indigenous thing happened, former prime ministers, Sir John Macdonald and other Ryson, these both names, Canadians, most of the Canadians, they want the names to be taken out, from the institutions where. That's what I asked me. You may, I thought that you may comment on this,
no. The question was about my favorite. So I was thinking, it's part of the approach of the Green Party and its members and me, of course, is we really try to find the things that bring us together, the common ground. Of course, it's important to hold people accountable, to hold government accountable, and we definitely do that all the time. At the same time, holding a government accountable or another political party accountable doesn't prevent you from also finding that common ground and the things that you can work on together. And that is very, very important.
Yeah, thank you. So the next one is, what do you comment on ill-treated issue of Indigenous children at the residential schools in Canada?
Yes, this is a very painful subject for many people, very difficult even to talk about. This is, Canada, the place that we call Canada, really has a lot of work to do to reconcile around what happened in the Indian residential schools in Canada. And the legacy that those schools have cost Canada, all Indigenous peoples, but also the rest of us as well. And the discoveries that keep happening, and there will be many more. They're a constant reminder. So one of the things that can be done, and which the government made a promise to do many years ago, was to implement the recommendations of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, which was held regarding the Indian residential schools. There were 94 recommendations, and depending on who you ask, no more than 6 to about 10 of those recommendations have been fulfilled. And those weren't just recommendations, they were calls for action. So I support the calls for action. I believe that those are a very good place to start, and that we should accelerate our implementation of those calls for action.
Yeah, thank you. The last one, last question is, since you assumed as the leader of the Green Party of Canada, can you tell us about its growth and the support rendered by Canadians?
Yes, with pleasure. It has been 9 months now since I became the leader of the Green Party of Canada, and it has been a wonderful time. Over the course of last year in particular, the Green Party gained over 10,000 new members, which was wonderful. We have done very well over the 9 months that I've been in this role in terms of our fundraising as well, which is always a good sign, because it means that there is support for the party, that there are those who are willing to show their support by financially contributing. So that has been wonderful. And we had some very good news from the last quarter as well in terms of how much we have raised.
Okay.
We also have seen more diverse people coming to the Green Party of Canada, which has been wonderful, and something that was a very big commitment for me, to bring more diverse people into our party. And then in the recent polls that have come out in the last week or so, we have increased in the support in the polls. So these are all wonderful signs. They're wonderful indications that people are responding to our message and to my leadership, I hope. And I'm very proud of that. And I'm just going to continue doing that work.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Annamie, and thank you, John, for this interview and the time you allocated for us. So I wish you for the victory in coming general election in Toronto Centre. And I will be there to cover that event too, Victory Party, Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And I hope that we will have, I think the first time we spoke, I said, it is a dream of mine to have some wonderful Tamil candidates for us in the Green Party. And we met about a month ago with the Tamils in the civil service, that association. I'm going to continue to work until we have Tamils running for us all over the country. It would be wonderful to have the representation in our party. So please I extend to everyone an open invitation to consider our party and to inform yourselves about us. I think you'll be very interested in what you hear.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.